It's a great question, and I think that it's one of those questions that really examines how we use language. And language is very, very powerful for lots of people, particularly teenagers. There's some power words that teenagers can use against each other to create a sort of feeling and a sort of a relationship. And often these are ways to create a hierarchy in the relationship. So the word slut's a really good one. The word bitch is a really good one. The word stud's a really good one. And what you find is interesting about these words is that these words are often only applied to one gender. So there is no equivalence really in the male language for being a slut. I think often males who are sluts are often termed studs. The same way, if you're an assertive male, you are a leader, but if you're an assertive female, you are a bitch. And so it's very interesting how these words are used. In my view, some of these words are used as social weapons. These are social weapons that are used to create a feeling that you can be reduced down to a single act, or you can be reduced to being objectified. And so the answer is absolutely not. There's no way you're a slut. There's no definition for it. You can't do something like take number of partners divided by number of age, and if that's greater than one, you're now, there's just no way of doing this. It's also interesting how it's used, how girls and how boys use it. Boys can use it as a way to project their own fears of rejection. So for instance, if you have a crush on a girl and she sleeps with somebody else, you can consider her a slut because she rejected you, which is really interesting. On the same token, girls can use it, for instance, in a clique of girls. If you're talking about a boy you might all like and one of you actually has sex with that boy, it can really be a way to advertise your own envy or jealousy about the act that's occurred. And my answer briefly would be no. And so I don't think there is any such thing as a slut, just like there's no such thing as Santa Claus.